Please welcome to Poolside your referees and their team of technical officials.
And I'm feeling good.
Welcome to the Subway and BUCS store.
Subway is partnering with BUCS to help the next generation of students live active lifestyles.
Watch this space.
Proud to be supporting the Milk Every Moment campaign, highlighting the nutritional value of milk and how it can support students in their sporting performance.
To showcase how milk's nutritional values can support student athletes in prep for their event or with recovery.
We're here today to promote some nutritional benefits of milk. You want to have 5 shots to try and hook a vitamin or a mineral.
I hit phosphorus.
And phosphorus is used for the maintenance of bones and teeth.
Winners of the BUCS Super Rugby Milk Championship.
Well, a very warm welcome, good afternoon. It's 5:15. We are minutes away from kicking off with our first final session of the 2026 BUCS Long Course Championships. Thank you for joining me in venue and online. We have got a couple of hours coming up of intense B final and medal final action. So our referees and officials have made their way to poolside. They're ready. Our first set of swimmers on the far side are ready. Our crowd in venue are ready. Are you ready at home? I can see already many of you getting involved on the chat online. Thank you for being with me. I am so looking forward to this. We've had a great day already. Session 1A and Session 1B. But as with every day here at BUCS, it all boils down to this, the final session. The top 20 fastest swimmers from all of our events will take place in our finals. The B final is 11th to 20th fastest, and then 1st to 10th is our medal final. They will race for gold, silver and bronze. And if the short course is anything to go by, maybe some BUCS record glory too. We've already had 13 para BUCS records in the first couple of sessions of the day. Nothing yet outside para records. And our first race of this session is going to be the mixed multi-classification 100 metre backstroke exhibition. So BUCS are trialling this for popularity. It has proved popular with the athletes most definitely. So what we've got here is 3 of the female top 100 backstroke and the 3 top male 100 backstroke. So what is going to happen? There are 2 golds, 2 silvers, 2 bronzes up for grabs. Top male, top female, both get gold, likewise for silver and bronze, but they're going to race together. Okay, always up for trying new things. It went down well at the short course. We're doing it again, and we're all looking forward to it here in venue. It should be an absolute cracker. So they have qualified for this earlier in the sessions, and they've combined to make one final. And our in-venue announcer going through our competitors. ...100-metre backstroke exhibition, mixed multi-classification. Jemima Boone for Surrey, Ila Letton-Jones for Manchester Met, Corey Hare for Essex, Sam Downey for Stirling, Scarlett Humphrey for Loughborough, Andre Zenny for Surrey. Now bear in mind, this is all of course based on points. On your screen, I believe it will go from 1 to 6, but what we are doing mathematically in our heads, we've got a 1, 2, 3 and a 1, 2, 3. So just to bear that in mind on the points. I'll explain everything as we come towards the finish. And as our points start totaling up, we'll have an idea of who is going to be getting what. But personally, my opinion, great idea doing this. The top 3 down the centre. Now, of course, you know this, but for those that are brand new, maybe you're watching BUCS for the first time this year, or even getting involved because you've got family members that are competing at a high level now and watching from afar on here. Whoever finishes first doesn't necessarily win. You get points based on how close you are to your own personal para category world record. So if you ever see over 1,000 points, which is a rarity, but we have seen it here at BUCS, that is effectively a new world record on 99% of occasions. There is one strange caveat, but I hope it probably won't come into view. Although in lane 3, there's a few over 1,000, so they're counting down. So first finisher Corey Hare in a 107, 564 points. But lane 5, Downey finishes second, gets more points, 742. Letton-Jones for Manchester Met, 111.99, 851 points. So let's do some maths and work all these out as they come in. Still a couple to finish, so nothing's decided until everybody has finished in para swimming. Jemima Boone, 368 points for a 133. So I'm making it right now. Ella Letton-Jones is going to be number 1. Gold for the female competition with 851. Of the boys, we have got Humphrey, let's have a look, Loughborough in 6. That's Scarlett, so she is going to be 690. She's going to be silver, and the highest gentleman there, Corey's got 564, Andreas 294, Sam Downey 742. Looks like gold for Sam. That's how I see it. I'm going to wait for confirmation to come up. This is all brand new, all very exciting. But I can assure you we have 2 gold medalists, 2 silver, 2 bronze. I'm glad that wasn't a 50-metre race. That would have been even harder. So I think even our... Oh, somebody's got pizza. I can smell pizza. Right in front of me too. That's shouldn't be allowed. So here we go then. It was in first place in gold, Ella Letton-Jones. Sam Downey second in the race on points. He will pick up. So they will both get gold, Letton-Jones and Downey. Scarlett Humphrey will take a silver, and it's flashed away already in venue. That's as far as I got. Well, that was exciting, wasn't it? I can't disagree. And now we get into our first B final of the evening. We're into the 200-metre freestyles. Every race we have now, other than the 1500s later, is going to be 4 races. B final, A final, girls followed by boys. There's questions coming in that are not relevant to swimming, so I'm not going to answer them on the chat. Maybe later. In the 1500s, crack away, ask whatever you like. We've got a bit of time there. But right now we are concentrating on our wonderful athletes and the finals that they've made. in this B final. We are not racing for medals here, folks. We are racing for pride. Isabella Wood, Alicia Massey, Kezia Titterton, Emily Maxwell, Jessica Dickinson, Libby Broder, Amelia Mardell, Hannah Hodgkiss, Meenakshi Rupa Singh and Sophie Dowding. I will ask them what are you most excited to watch tonight? Without question, the relays later. That'll be brilliant. And also coming up in the 200 free medal final, Freya Colbert. If she wins that, she will own every single IM title across short and long course. I'm all about big records like that. Right, underway in the B final. Who just missed out on the A final? Jessica Dickinson, of course, in 2:07.63. Missed out on the medal final by 0.3 of a second. There's going to be lots of painful stories like that. But what you tend to find is the people that missed out on the A final, it's like a bit of redemption in the B. It's like, this is what I could have done. And do you know what? So often in the B final, whoever finishes first and was 11th, they'll swim a time that probably would have got them in the central 4 lanes earlier on. But these freestyle heats were swum at 9:15 this morning, and that is when you've probably not been out of bed long. Muscles are a bit tight. You've only just had your breakfast. It's not optimal time to put down a cracker and expect to be in a final. What are we, 9 hours later? Well, this is nice and close. 4 of them, you could use them as the ruler right now. And 2, 3, 4 and 5. Titterton, Maxwell, Dickinson and Broder. Amelia Mardell from Aberdeen, not far behind that front 4 whatsoever. Right then, towards final 25, first B final of the night. Going the way of Lily Broder in the distinctive red cap of Birmingham. And in 3, Emily Maxwell, moving past Dickinson of Swansea in 4. Winner in the B final, Libby Broder, 2:06.68. Emily Maxwell for Northumbria, second, 2:07.73. And Jess Dickinson, she will be officially 13th fastest, Maxwell 12th and Broder 11th. And the 2:06.68 for Broder. Yeah, just shy of a second quicker than her qualifying time earlier. That would have got her in the final if it was a heat time, but you'll hear that a lot simply because what I've explained. Later in the evening, body's prepared for this now. Up next, our first final in the female-only competition. We had one final already in the mixed, first female final, and it's going to be the 200-metre freestyle. What I'm going to do, I'm going to let our in-venue announcer bring you through the lineup when they get to the blocks, and I'll come back in and take you through the race. On this one, we are going to be watching Freya Colbert very closely, looking for the clean sweep of all the IMs, all the frees.
In lane 0, representing Hallam, Molly Baker. In lane 1, representing Bath, Maisie Guilford. In lane 2, representing Stirling, Evie Davis. In lane 3, representing Loughborough, Jessica Smelts. In lane 4, representing Bath, Jess Podger. In 5, representing Loughborough, Freya Colbert. In 6, representing Manchester, Leah Schlossen. In 7, representing Edinburgh, Mari Craig. In lane Renfrew. This is the female 200 meters freestyle final.
Here we go then. Freya Colbert's going for the clean sweep in the IM later, not in this 200 freestyle, but such is her quality. She is the reigning champion, the double reigning champion, I should point out. She's going for 3 in a row. And last year's silver medalist from 12 months ago, also here, Leah Schlossen. She goes in lane number 6, but Jess Podger was the fastest in the heats. That's why she's in lane number 4. In the short course championships, just back in November, Freya Colbert won for the 3rd time and with a BUCS record, the 200 free. So she holds both titles, and if she were to win this one, she'd own them both for 3 consecutive years. Which is, well, impressive, doesn't quite do it justice. And she wasn't fastest in the heat, she is fastest through 50 metres. She leads the way to her right-hand side in 6, who she held off last year for Manchester, Leah Schlossen. The BUCS record is one of the longest standing ones, a 1:57.64, set in 2008 by Caitlin McClatchy when she was representing Loughborough. Yes, Loughborough have always been good. 2008, that is 18 years that record has stood for. It is the longest standing BUCS record, male or female. McClatchy also holds the 400 metre freestyle, but we'll get to that later in the week. So, Freya Colbert, could she do something incredibly special here? Do you know what? She's hit the turn in 1:27. This is not out of the question whatsoever. 1:57.64 to retain our title for the 3rd year in a row and do the double on the long course as well. She has got 10 seconds to reach the wall, not just to win, but to make more than a piece of history. And she's done that several times in her career. She's being chased by Leah Schlossen, looking for silver again. But Freya Colbert, 1:57.08. She's only gone and done it. An 18-year-old, the oldest BUCS record standing, has finally tumbled. And it could only go to Freya Colbert. For the 3rd time she retains her title, much as she did in November at the short course. Absolutely dominant, Freya Colbert. And a great start for Loughborough too. What a way to start the show. If there was one record that you looked at this week in BUCS and you thought, you know what, that's probably not going to get beaten, it was likely that one. That is like world class, excellent, just incredible. What a way to start the show. Right, we won't stop. We don't really get a chance to breathe at these. We can sort of wax lyrical about them, but then we're straight into the next race. Of course, it's the men's 200 free now. Who's stolen my pen? So the B final, Sampai Finch for Birmingham. Teammate Finn Malcolm next door in 1. Angelo Giuliani Contini for Loughborough. And Lawrence Elliott for Exeter. Ruben Vista for Hallam. Donatus Drogasius for Queen Mary. Lucas Staines for Swansea. Max Gowan Holly for Cardiff. Cameron Travis for Aberdeen. And Harry Burns representing Bath. They are your 10. Plenty of support in the venue as we lead up to the start, and then absolute silence. Perfect from this crowd inside Ponds Forge. So the time to miss out was anything 155 and up. Ruben Vista in his home pool, representing Sheffield Hallam, 155.03, a tenth of a second off the medal final. A final in which we have the reigning champion and the silver medalist from last year. That coming up in a few minutes. So 155s we're looking at. At halfway, we're turning in 53 seconds. That's a quick split, isn't it, to 100 metres, if we're looking at 155. But kicking on in lane 2. So Angelo Gianni-Contini representing Loughborough. He was a 156.20. Keep your eye on lane number 5, the latest Regasius for Queen Mary, occupying second at the head of a little pack there. Into the final 20 metres. And this is getting closer and closer. I'm still confident in Gianni-Contini. He will take the win in the B final. It's closer than it could have been though. Angelo Gianni-Contini 152. That is quick. 152. A great example right there. That would have been in the central 4 lanes of the medal final if that was his qualifying swim early on today. Dragasius second, 153. Elliott 154. All 3 of those times would have made the medal final. And that just shows it's a great sort of preparation piece for the medal finals, because these guys will get quicker as well. We've just seen it from Freya Colbert. Freya's qualifying time from that last final was 2:03, and she set a BUCS record 1:57. 6 seconds difference. So medal final coming up. What can they do? Reigning champion is in it. Tyler Melbourne Smith. And his adversary from 12 months ago, Evan Jones for Stirling. Tyler also retained his short course 200 free title as well, ahead of Cam Brooker and Evan Jones. So Evan Jones is probably a bit sick of being behind Tyler Melbourne Smith on the podium. Here they come. As with all our finals, I will let our in-venue announcer bring you the names. I'll jump back in straight away.
In lane 0, representing Stirling, Aaron Olkers. In lane 1, representing Birmingham, Sam Cook. In 2, representing Loughborough, Jordan Cooley. In 3, representing Bath, Cam Brooker. In 4, representing Loughborough, Tyler Melbourne Smith. In 5, representing Bath, Matthew Baker. In lane 6, representing Stirling, Evan Jones. In 7, representing Edinburgh Napier, Stefan Kravic. In lane 8, representing BUCS, Maxwell Adams. And in lane 9, representing Cardiff, Joshua O'Brien. This is the open male 200 meters freestyle final.
Let's do it. First male only final of the night. Melbourne Smith, reigning champion in short course and long course. Cam Brooker took silver in the short course. Evan Jones took silver in the long course. Jones also picked up bronze in that short course in November. The only person missing from the last 2 podiums is Charlie Hutchinson, who was here earlier as a guest. But guests cannot take part in finals or win medals, but they can swim competitively. .156 was his time in the heats. 1:47.38 is the BUCS record. That was set by Tom Dean in 2019. Tyler Melbourne-Smith will just about lead at halfway, 52.77, before Matthew Baker and Evan Jones. Cam Brooker then in 4th, Jordan Cooley 5th. Oh, look how this is set up. The reigning champion, half a body length ahead of 3-4 competitors. Leading down the centre, perfectly poised for a final 50. Will he retain his title? Odds-on favourite right now, but look at Evan Jones, who he beat to silver 12 months ago. He will want to taste glory himself. And over no more person than Tyler Melbourne-Smith, his long-term adversary over the last couple of years. And they will go towards the wall together. Melbourne-Smith with a slight advantage, and he will retain his title. 1:48.16. Just outside the BUCS record, but it's another gold for Melbourne-Smith and Loughborough. Evan Jones, a valiant effort, settles for silver again. And the bronze for Jordan Cooley. Well, that one pretty much went to script, other than, I must say, Matthew Baker, 2nd fastest in the heats and 5th in the final. But your favourite, as they have done in both our individual finals so far, absolutely performing. And as the week goes on, I would imagine that will not be Tyler Melbourne-Smith's final medal. He'll get a few. Next up, we move to 100 backstroke. Back to the girls. And this will be our B final. So in this session, we have 6, Sunday night on 11. 27 races in total. We're already 5 down. Feels like we've been here 10 minutes. In this B final, 11th to 20th fastest in the heats early this morning. From lane 0, Chloe Harris for Edinburgh, Maddie Soper for Nottingham, Millie Wells for Loughborough, Mia Collier for Birmingham, Bay Jones for Birmingham, Rachel Saunders for Glasgow, Lucy Block for Surrey, Connie Davies for Nottingham, Martha Sheed for Swansea, and Megan Hansford for Surrey. 1.5 seconds between the 10. They were 11th to 20th fastest in the heats. This will determine officially 11th to 20th in the final standings. Bay Jones missed out on the final by 0.04 of a second. The only time you get closer than that probably is in the 50s. But for 100, that is tight. Right, who's away quickest? In lane 3, Mia Collier for Birmingham. Just by a smidge. Let's have a look at this view up here. Yes, in lane 3. Then we go 4, 5. Bay Jones, Mia Collier. So it's Birmingham, Glasgow. 3100s, but it's gonna be absolutely neck and neck in the final 25, because Bay Jones, her teammate, is gonna move ahead by fingertips. Keep one eye on lane 7, Connie Davies for Nottingham. She's gonna fight for the top 3 here with Rachel Saunders of Glasgow. Great second 50 for Bay Jones, takes the B final 104.46. Connie Davies, great, even better maybe final 50. Love to see the splits on that. Picks up second from lane 7. Didn't mention her name at halfway. And Jones's teammate Collier in third. And the girls will make way for the top 10 shootout. Female 100 backstroke. Where we do not have our double reigning champion, which was Lauren Cox. We do have Holly McGill and Honey Osrin, who were silver and bronze 12 months ago.
In lane 0, representing Cambridge, Amelia Magliocco. In lane 1, representing Strathclyde, Melissa Mainwaring. In lane 2, representing Manchester, Sophie Shaw. In 3, representing Loughborough, Honey Osrit. In 4, representing Manchester Met, Blythe Kinsman. In 5, representing Bath, Neve Ward. In 6, representing Bath, Sophie Weston. In 7, representing Stirling, Holly McGill. In lane 8, representing Bath, Jessica Hung. And in lane 9, representing Hallam, Libby Monday. This is the female 100 meters backstroke final.
And this will have a changing of the guard, as the double reigning champion, not just in the 100 back, but the 50 back as well. Lauren Cox not taking part. So I have a new champion. We do have Honey Osrin, who got bronze in this event 12 months ago, and bronze in the short course, just back in November. And Holly McGill in lane 7 took silver 1 year ago. But Blythe Kinsman was the fastest for Manchester Met. I must say, Manchester Met, not just online, but their support in venue's been wonderful. I generally say Birmingham are the best, but Manchester Met are taking over so far. It's only Friday. Still time to recover, Birmingham, don't worry. But Manchester Met have been brilliant. And they'll be supporting Blythe Kinsman in this one massively, because she was fastest in the heats with a 101.12. BUCS record 59.30. It was a surprise to see, I'm not sure why, I'll find out, but Lottie Cullen is not here. She won gold in the 50 back and the 100 back at the short course in November. One of those with a BUCS record. She would have been the favourite, but not around. But let's watch this. Blythe Kinsman for Manchester Met. This will be a big noise online and in venue. She takes this one. 59.30, the BUCS record. That seems that's another big one, but it's not going to be far away. But Blythe Kinsman for Manchester Met, 1 minute 87. And you hear the cheer for Manchester Met supporters in the crowd, and rightly so. We've got a new champ in the 100 back. It'll be Blythe for at least the next year. 187 times confirmed straight away. Neve Ward for Bath picks up silver, and Honey Osrin for the 3rd consecutive 100 back final, short and long course, picks up a bronze for Loughborough. Holly McGill just outside the medal places. She was a silver medalist 12 months ago. All these girls we'll see again in the 50s and other races too. makes way for the open male 100 backstroke B&A finals.
Next up is the open male 100-meter backstroke final.
Question, where was Swansea's mention for best supporters? It's my own internal point system. It's a bit like, was it Mock the Week, where Dara O'Brien just sort of makes up the points in his head as he goes along. Just with feels. And my feeling is Manchester Met are winning this week. It's only Friday. Anyone can still come back strong and take the title on Sunday evening. B finalists. Got Charlie Broom, Finlay Pope, Ben Cross, Fergus Thompson, Dominic Morgan, Lucas Brown, Gideon Helinski, James Merrick, Archie Evans and Callum Peebles.
This is the open male 100-meter backstroke B final.
And Tyler's made a good point. In the UK we have Mock the Week, but there's internationally there's Whose Line Is It Anyway is also a bit of a subjective points tally. Support for Ben Cross. Show them who the daddy is, says James. And let's go Lucas Boy from Jill Evans. So Lucas Brown is in lane 5 and Ben Cross is in lane 2. They have vocal support in the chat box. Good start from lane 0. That's Charlie Broom for Leeds Beckett. In fact, it was just on the angle, wasn't it? Leading Archie Evans in lane number 8. Then in 5, Lucas Brown. Still fighting for this, Dominic Morgan for Swansea in 4, coming through now into the final 15 metres, 3 of them at it. Archie Evans, Lucas Brown, Dominic Morgan. That'll be the 3 into the wall, just a little bit too late for those on the near side. It will be Dom Morgan, 57.73. Couple of tenths quicker than he was, 25 quicker than his heat time. Second for Lucas Brown, and Ben Cross took 3rd place for Sheffield, yeah. More medals up on the line next. And again, we do not have the reigning champion, which was Ollie Morgan, who a year ago won 50 back, 100 back, 200 back. Took the whole lot. There'll be 3 new champions. There will be no retaining of titles anywhere in the men's backstroke events this year.
Connor Charrington. In lane 1, representing Loughborough, Alex Casey. In lane 2, representing Swansea, Oscar Barlow. In 3, representing Bath, Ondrik van der Leest. In 4, representing Bath, Jack Skerry. In 5, representing Stirling, David Annis. In 6, representing Aberdeen, Jamie Ferguson. In 7, representing Imperial, Gabriel Knight. In 8, representing Loughborough, Finn Brokoven. And in 9, representing Stirling, Finley Davies. This is the open male 100 meters backstroke final.
So we don't have the reigning champion, but we do have last year's silver and bronze medalist in Jack Skerry and Henrik van der Leest. They were 2 of the 3 fastest qualifiers as well. In between them, David Annis for Stirling. We'll just glance at the short course. Well, David Annis in 5 won the short course just 4 months ago. Jack Skerry also got silver in that one. So will Jack Skerry turn silver into gold, or will David Annis do the short course, long course double on the 100 backstroke? It will take about 55 seconds to find out. Again, it might just be the angle, but it looks again like lane 1 this time. Alexander Casey for Loughborough looks to have got the best start, along with in 4 Jack Skerry. And David Annis for Stirling. Not going to do the double right now, but Jack Skerry 12 months ago picked up a silver in the 100 back behind Ollie Morgan, who is not here, so he will take 1 step up on the podium, and Jack Skerry will convert silver to gold, and he will be the 100 back final champion at the BUCS long course. 54.81. David Annis adds a silver to his gold from the short course, and Henrik van der Leest, it's a repeat 3rd step of the podium from 12 months ago. He'll pick up a bronze. All those times are confirmed. Jamie Ferguson misses out on the podium by 1/10 of a second. See those times on your screen there. Ever so close. Not unexpected at all. And just, that's a nice comment there, Hendrik van der Beest. That's good. That's good, I like her. I like wordplay. Right, B final, 100 fly now. Just to mention that previous BUCS record for the last final was 52.71. I didn't mention it because it was such an amazing record that was set last year. Right, B final. Female 100 fly. Faye Rogers, Charlotte Williams, Faith Yuda, Lucy Turner, Josephine Klein, Catherine Roberts, Isla Jones, Helen Sharrett, Isabel Morgan and Kira Pemble. Now, one thing I'm going to pick up on here, because Faye Rogers in the S10, she set a BUCS record this morning in that. She might do it again. Let me find this really quickly. Female 100 fly. Yeah, so coming into this week, Faye Rogers had the BUCS record. She broke it in the heats. She might break it again, twice in a day. That's pretty cool. Now, just one swimmer here. No, 2 in their first ever BUCS, I believe, or at least long course. 19 years of age, Isla Jones and Kira Pemble. Josephine Klein leads for Stirling. She was 102.94 this morning. So we're watching 2 races here. We're watching a race for the win and a race against the clock for Faye Rogers in lane 0. If she beats 104.52, 2 BUCS records in one day. But in lane number 5, looking good. Great second 50 for Catherine Roberts, 23-year-old representing Swansea. That was a lovely swim, 101.81 over a second off her best time this morning. And Faye Rogers, 104.62 is a 10th outside of her BUCS record she set earlier on today. I mean, it's a big ask, isn't it? 2 in a day? I would take one myself. I think the BUCS record can be challenged most definitely in this final coming up. I'll explain why in a moment. Before that, I'll let our in-venue bring you through the swimmers.
In lane 0, representing Bath, Ella Thornbach. In lane 1, representing Loughborough, Shola Robinson. In 2, representing Nottingham, Izzy Lee. In 3, representing Loughborough, Lucy Fox. In 4, representing Edinburgh, Kira Schlossen. In 5, representing Stirling, Lucy Grieve. In 6, representing Hallam, Shannon Stott. In 7, representing Birmingham, Sophie Murray. In lane 8, representing Edinburgh, Morgan Brophy. And in lane 9, representing Birmingham, Poppy Babert. This is the female 100 meters butterfly final.
All right, let me back up what I said. You have got Lucy Grieve in 5, reigning champion in the long course and the short course. Kira Schlossen, silver medal behind Grieve in those 2 races a year ago and 4 months ago. The BUCS record is 57.64. Schlossen swam 58.38 in the heat. Grieve 59.43. They are both on form. Everybody seems to be going quicker in this session. 57.64 the time to beat, and that was set only a few years ago by Louise Hansen in 2022 representing Loughborough. But these 2 girls, Edinburgh versus Stirling, it's a north of the border grudge match, which the last 2 occasions Lucy Grieve has come out on top. And we've got a Let's Go Shannon the Cannon, that's for Shannon Stott, for Sheffield Hallam home swimmer. She's in lane number 6, and don't discount Lucy Fox here. Medalist plenty of times at BUCS. Here they come then. Lucy Grieve looking to do for the 3rd time in a row, take a title away from the hands of Kira Schlossen. Stirling v Edinburgh. It's the Battle of Scotland in the 100-metre butterfly at BUCS. But back comes Schlossen, and she will, for the first time in 4 events, take it away from Grieve. It's Schlossen on the top step. 58 seconds on the button. It will be gold round her neck. Well, quiet satisfaction from Schlossen in 4. Bronze medal for Lucy Fox for Loughborough. Grieve is also the reigning champion, the 50 back at the short course. Fly, sorry. Schlossen, Grieve, Fox, all confirmed. 3 times under 59. She was 36 hundredths away from that BUCS record. And half a second quicker than her heat time. 2 silvers, now she has the gold. All right. It is open male 100 fly. Taking part is from lane 0, Lewis Horden, who apparently is first place pending in this race, representing Sheffield Hallam. Then Oysen Tabite, Tom Parrott, Christos Manoli, Kieran Lennox, Cameron Travis, David Sanchez, Sam Smith, Sam Pyfitch and Tom Lydiard. And can we get a congrats for Louis Johnson? He finally went sub 34. There wasn't a 53. Maybe he did it in training, I don't know. I think the 53 is tomorrow, isn't it? And good luck to the Swans lads in the 100 fly. Here are there's a couple of them in the final, isn't there? There's no Swansea in this one, but bear with us for a couple of minutes. Wow. As you would imagine, look at those times come in. There is less than 1 second between all 10 50 metres. Kieran Lennox does lead in 4, representing Aberdeen. He's got a teammate next door, Cameron Travis, in 5. I'm looking at lane 9 here, Tom Lydiard for Birmingham. He might sneak in on the outside. But also lane 2, Tom Parrott for Loughborough. Okay, this could go one of 3 ways now. Oh, it's a great second 50, isn't it? Tom Parrott, excellent, 55.64. Kieran Lennox and Cameron Travis, the Aberdeen teammates who led early doors, 2nd and 3rd in the B final. But Loughborough in the number 1 spot by 0.06 of a second. There it is. That is 1 second between your top 8. Less than. You're right, Lewis Fraser. They are in the A final, which is next. And they'll be next door to each other as well. You're able to hold hands, Rodriguez and Edwards, in 0 and 1.
This is the open male 100 metres butterfly final.
Got the reigning champion in this, and the current BUCS record holder. Going to be a tough man to beat.
In lane 0, representing Swansea, Antonio Rodriguez. In 1, representing Swansea, Dion Edwards. In 2, representing Edinburgh, Callum Rose. In 3, representing Bath, Matthew Ward. In 4, representing Manchester Met, Ed Mildred. In 5, representing Edinburgh, Brodie Gordon-Gibson. In 6, representing Stirling, Andrew Bertoli. In 7, representing Loughborough, Ruben Robotham Keating. In lane 8, representing Loughborough, Harrison Homans. And in lane 9, representing Nottingham, Leo Pollock. This is the open male 100 metres butterfly final.
And the man to beat is Manchester Met's Ed Mildred. Reading champion, 100 fly long course. Reading champion, 100 fly short course. Reigning BUCS record holder, 52.53. Also got bronze medalist from last year, Brodie Gordon-Gibson. No Josh Gammon, who took silver 12 months ago. We do have the top three from the short course, though, behind Mildred. It was Matt Ward and Callum Rose. They're all here. And when you're the likes of Ed Mildred in the 100 fly now, the target on your back is just huge. But so often, we see them stand up and defend. Can he get another BUCS record? He's looking good at halfway, isn't he? 24.26, 0.4 of a second before Brodie Gordon-Gibson and Matt Ward. Can he make it 3 in a row? Short course, long course, 100 fly to retain his title. He's going to clean up here. 52.53 for a new BUCS record to break his own BUCS record. Does it easily. 52.13. Retains the gold medal. Beats his own BUCS record. It's perfection from Ed Mildred in the 100 fly. Brodie Gordon-Gibson, silver, 53.58 for Edinburgh. He was bronze last time round. He's moved up one step. And Callum Rose, his teammate, took bronze in the short course. He's now got bronze in the long course. It's the same names again and again and again, isn't it? Manchester Met will be absolutely delighted. BUCS record by 0.4 of a second. Right, opposite end of the pool for the 50 breaststroke. This will be 4 quick, sharp races. Taking part from lane 0, Rebecca Keatley, Amy McLeod, Emily Morgan-Hughes, Hannah Bailey, Caitlin Hartley, Asia Kent, Emily Farr, Colleen Devlin, Anna Healy and Perry Scobie. Looking at around about 33 seconds. Of these 10, Caitlin Hartley is the only one that went sub 33, but it was a 32.98, which was 0.07 of a second shy of what she needed to be in a medal final. Trend already today is we'll go quicker than that. Certainly there'll be a few sub 33s here. Just a prediction. Caitlin Hartley leads by, well, fingertips over in 5 Asia Kent. But it's always on the touch on these. 32.97. She goes a 100th of a second faster. I said she'd go faster. I was right. Second for Emily Morgan-Hughes, and then Emily Farr for Surrey. So Bath on top in the B final. So for the second time, Caitlin goes sub 33 and is the only girl to do so between the 11th and 20th fastest. And we have all three from the podium 12 months ago.
This is the female 50 meters breaststroke final. In lane 1, representing Hallam, Charlotte Bianchi. In lane 2, representing the University of South Wales, Amy Crowley. In 3, representing Edinburgh, Katie Cooper. In 4, representing Stirling, Angharad Evans. In 5, representing Edinburgh Napier, Anna Morgan. In 6, representing Loughborough, Sienna Robinson. In 7, representing Edinburgh, Charlotte Hardy. In 8, representing Birmingham, Nellie Clark. And in lane 9, representing Nottingham, Megan Sung. This is the female 50 meters breaststroke final.
12 months ago, Harry Evans, Anna Morgan, Sienna Robinson in that order. And 4 months ago at short course, Evans, Morgan, Robinson. Could we get a three-peat of the podium? 3 BUCS championships in a row. I doubt that's happened before, but Evans is the hot favourite. She's the reigning champion in 50, 100 and 200.
A second consecutive
in not just the short course, but the long course too.
She is 100 and
she
200
owns
specialist. She
all
won all
6
3
events.
of the breaststroke.
It's incredible. And she's looking to win this one to retain her title. The 100 breast she'll go for a 3rd time in a row. But she's got a big challenge on her hands because Anna Morgan for Edinburgh Napier, who's taken silver twice in the last 2 races behind her. This will be right on the line. Angharad Evans takes it 30.81 by 900ths. 7 consecutive BUCS fly races. She takes the title. And it is 3 times in a row, Evans, Morgan, Robinson in that order, gold, silver, bronze. Morgan and Robinson will be sick of it. Anna Morgan, well, can she go 1 step higher later this week? Harry the Hammer, well, her reply will probably be no. A long way to go in this championship. Next up, open male. And she was, what was it, a few tenths off the BUCS record on that one. Just jumping back for a moment, which was held by Tatiana Bolonigov. Set that in 2023, the 50 breaststroke. Well, they've gone now. Let's move on to the men's 50 breaststroke B final. I believe we're going to see 9 competitors in this one. 1 late withdrawal. So we're going to see Michael Grachev, Zach Moyo, Josh Mitchell, Pravin Mahendra Kumar, William Godso, Alex Sanchez, Olivier Vidren, Regan Gallagher and Julian Lee. No Barnaby Howarth Osborne. every single swimmer, their time begins with a 29. 29.2 up to 29.9. So there's no real standout favourite in the medal final. There's 2 seconds between all 10, but this is far too close to call. Pravin Mahendrakumar, just to show you the margins, 300ths of a second missed out on the medal final. There's actually 2 swimmers that's 29.17. But lane 6, Alex Sanchez for Kingston. Well, he's making this look like it's not a 50-metre race, more like 100, because he's winning that by a huge margin in 50-metre terms, 28.46. Half a second takes it by Pravin Mahendrakumar second, and third place, Josh Mitchell. Great swim by Alex Sanchez. Almost a second faster than his heat time. That was our 16th race. And again, we have a reigning champion in lane 4. This is our 50 breaststroke medal final up next.
In lane 1, representing Swansea, Panaviotis Panadetos. In 2, representing Bath, Christian Ryan. In 3, representing Stirling, Rafe Dobson. In 4, representing Edinburgh, Archie Goodburn. In 5, representing Hallam, Rowan Smith. In 6, representing Loughborough, Finn Kemp. In 7, representing Swansea, Jack James. In lane 8, representing Swansea, Joshua Inglis. And in lane 9, representing Edinburgh, Connor Mitchell. This is the open male 50 metres breaststroke final.
Now, something that completely passed me by in the heats, and I apologise to Archie Goodburn, actually set a BUCS record in the heats. It was 27.54, he went 27.46. So a delayed kudos to Archie. And he comes in as the hottest of favourites. He was over a second quicker than the field. Rowan Smith was second fastest. He is the reigning champion in the 50 breaststroke. He's actually going for 3 in a row. So if there's one man to beat this weekend, it's Archie. Panayotis Panaratos got bronze 12 months ago. But look at this. I mean, there's form and then there's form. This guy is absolutely flying. Archie Goodburn for Edinburgh for the 3rd year in succession takes the BUCS title, and for the 2nd time today breaks the BUCS record, 27.12. He's taken 0.4 of a second out of it. It's a massive swim from the Edinburgh athlete. Finn Kemp, silver for Loughborough, and Rafe Dobson, a bronze for Stirling, but that is all about Archie Goodburn. That is outstanding. He broke the BUCS record at the 100 breast in the short course as well, so it's another one of his now. And do you know what? In November, he broke the BUCS record in the heats at the short course as well. I mean, that is a habit that not many people have. B final of the 200 IM. A bit more time to breathe in these races. Do get your messages in for loved ones. This is a good chance to get those out there. Now, I understand there's now 21 records set so far. Today. In our B final, Victoria Bunamovic, Evie Hutchinson, Isabel Blackhurst, Rachel Hornby, Louise Bressler, Sophie King, Phoebe Williams-Jones, Charlotte Thompson, Chloe Harris and Chloe Ridge. We've got a Let's Go Chloe on Team Derby. So that's Chloe Ridge in 9. So we're looking at around about 2:30. No, that's a disservice. It's a 2:25. Box record in this event is an absolutely whopping 2:10. 82. Who set that one? Oh, it was Katie Shanahan last year. Wow. Right. Chloe Harris for Edinburgh in 8. Before Thompson for Queen Marchand in Southern. And in 1, Evie Hutchinson for Stirling. Did I say Queen Marchand? Queen Margaret? What's going on? Rooting for Chloe Ridge. Lauren Tomlinson very excited for this race. Shame to have no lane 5 in this one. That would have been Sophie King for Edinburgh. So it's still, well, Thompson for Queen Margaret in Southern, and then Louise Bressler, she's representing Bath, and Evie Hutchinson for Stirling in lane number 1. So split right across the pool, this one. And the challenge will continue to come from Louise Bressler of Bath, but Thompson's done enough. Charlotte will take the win. 2:23.26. That's an improvement on her heat time by about 4 seconds. Louise Bressler for Bath in 2nd position, and Evie Hutchinson for Stirling in 3rd, over in lane 1. Next up, a couple of stories to tell in the 200 IM medal final for our female competition. Oh, what a great sting to come out to. Right, over to our in-venue to bring you through the lineup.
In lane 0, representing Bath, Matilda Ransom. In 1, representing Bath, Anna Farrow. In 2, representing Loughborough, Lily Booker. In 3, representing Manchester, Leah Schlossen. In 4, representing Loughborough, Freya Colbert. In 5, representing Swansea, Scarlett Major. In 6, representing Stirling, Chloe Bound. In 7, representing Stirling, Susie McNair. In lane 8, representing Swansea, Ruby Stevenson. And in lane 9, representing East Anglia, Chloe Butler. This is the female 200 meters individual medley final.
So let's quickly look at 12 months ago. It was Katie Shanahan who took this title. She retained it ahead of Freya Colbert and Leah Schlossen. Well, here in lanes 4 and 3, we've got no Katie Shanahan this year. And then 4 months ago in the IM, Freya Colbert absolutely dominated. She retained all 3 titles, 100 IM, 200 IM and 400 IM. 2 of those are the BUCS records. So she's looking to win 4 IMs in a row, a minimum of 4. BUCS record is 2:10.82. We said that was set by Katie Shanahan last year, in fact. And the qualifying times were 2:18 and 2:19. So, I mean, taking half a dozen seconds would be massive. To take 9 off your qualifying time seems a lot, but then again, the qualifying times for this morning were just heat times, not personal or season's bests. So Freya is the reigning champion in the short course, silver last year in the long course, and the other one we got Leah Schlossen here was bronze last year. But from the short course, also in fact Leah Schlossen bronze in short and long course, bronze medal. So not quite a changing of the guard, because Freya Colbert is so used to being on the top step that would be completely inaccurate. But there will be a new podium, let's say, in around about 45 seconds time. And standing on top of it, unless something goes disastrously wrong, is going to be Freya Colbert for Loughborough, because she has got a 2 body length advantage. In lane 3 it's Leah Schlossen, who has spent plenty of time 1 step below Freya Colbert, looking that way at the minute, but that is not a bad place to be. Second step to such an incredible athlete. She's won 2 golds just a fortnight ago at the Euro meet out in Luxembourg in the 200 free and the 400 free. And bronze medal at the moment to be decided, but just towards the front, Freya Colbert doing what Freya Colbert does. It's a BUCS title, 2:11.10, just outside the BUCS record by 3/10. And again, she'll stand on step number 1 and get a gold run around her neck. And again, she'll be 1 step above Leah Schlossen of Manchester. And Scarlett Major will be the new name on the 200 IM podium. She'll take bronze for Swansea. It's great to see, just a quick look at Freya there. You win, you win, you win, you win. In fact, my bad, tie for bronze. Susie McNair with Stirling. I'll pick myself up on that one. So busy talking about Freya, forgive me. So tie for 3rd, and it just to mention there, great, Freya wins so much, but great to see it still means so much every single time. Always a big smile. Winning never gets boring. So I hope they've brought enough bronze medals. There's always a few spares. That's silver and gold. Either that or get the angle grinder out. Right, over to the gents. in the B final. There's your start list. Fraser Tetlow, Cameron McQuaid, Lucas Staines, Lachlan Beasley, Dan Fielder, Dan Jackson, Jamie Gray, Rowan Sheriff, Ben Rogers and James Escombe. There were some wonderful times despite missing out on the medal final. A couple of these guys did go sub 2:10, Dan Fielder and Dan Jackson. Pardon me. And 2:08 was the top 10 shootout time. But it's this is going to be a race where an event, where we do get a whole change, because from last year we've only got the bronze medalist in the final. And only one person from the last two events. So the last two podiums, 6 people, short and long course. Only one bronze medalist here. That's coming up though. Let's do some justice to this B final. Leading the way, Lucas Staines for Swansea, green cap in 2, and looking good with it. If you were to just take a little look to his left-hand side, you'll see a pack of 3 chasing 1 lane over. There's Dan Fielder, Dan Jackson and Jamie Gray. Wow, this is getting a lot closer and a lot more uncomfortable. Lucas Staines still leads, but the direction of travel is coming from Dan Fielder and Dan Jackson, who's got the strongest freestyle. Looks like the boys down the middle, sadly for Lucas Staines. He's going to be, well, not quite overhauled yet, but they will come up virtually alongside him. And the one doing the chase is actually Dan Jackson. The teammates he and Fielder in 4 and 5. They're looking for first and second in the B final. They might get it too. They'll definitely get first. That's Dan Jackson, and they do get the top 2 spots. Dan Fielder, 2:08.17. Lucas Staines, strong start, and did everything he could to hold on. Yeah, take 3rd in the B final, 13th fastest officially overall. And all 3 of them go quicker than their heat times. That's the boys from Birmingham. Take 1 and 2. Those times are confirmed in our venue. Well, the chat's gone a bit quiet. Are you're still there? Or are you just excited about the relays later? Bubbling with anticipation. So as the boys make their way out the pool, we've got this final. Then we have the 1500 metre freestyles, the fastest heats. Then we finish off with 4 races, which I can't wait for. The 4x1 medley relays. 2 for the girls, 2 for the boys. Oh, you're still there, thank you. Louis and Tynan. I knew you'd be there, Tynan, Louis.
This is the open man, 200 metres individual medley final.
Here come our medal finalists.
In lane 0, representing Loughborough, Moritz Baumgartner. In lane 1, representing Surrey, Ben Twynham. In 2, representing Swansea, Jacob Arman. In 3, representing Loughborough, Max Litchfield. In 4, representing Stirling, Evan Jones. In 5, representing Imperial, Edward Marcel Whittles. In 6, representing Swansea, Charles Kershaw. In 7, representing Bath, Toby Godsall. In lane 8, representing Stirling, Cameron Rapson. And in lane 9, representing Loughborough, Luke Ibbison. This is the open male 200 meters individual medley final.
Right, the big name here, reigning champion in the long course and the short course. The man that point blank refuses to leave university, Max Litchfield, 31-year-old for Loughborough. He's done every single course the campus will allow. I think they're inventing new foundation courses just so we can continue competing. He is the man to beat, but he wasn't fastest in the heats. Maybe he's playing a game. Evan Jones was the fastest for Stirling, 2:04.28. He took bronze in this event last year, silver in the short course, all those behind Max Litchfield. And Ed Marcel Whittles for Imperial, 20-year-old. He was 600ths quicker than Litchfield in the heats too. And yeah, Litchfield reigning champion already 2 years in a row in the 200 IM, so looking to do the same, double up on the long course in the 25-26 season. And even at halfway, you wouldn't bet against him, despite, well, he's leading by 56.15. What is it? It's just nearly a second or so, and that's ominous for Evan Jones and Ed Marcel Whittles, because Max has been there and done this plenty of times. He knows how to work the game. He knows exactly what position to put himself in. So the box record is 2 minutes 25. It's a super, super quick one. That was set by Tom Dean, none other, the Bath swimmer in 2019. A record that has been held now for, 7 years. But here comes Max Litchfield, did the double in the short course 4 months ago, looking to retain his title in the long course. Chasing him all the way will be Evan Jones and Ed Marcel Whittles. But it will be another BUCS title without question for the Benjamin Button of BUCS, Max Litchfield and Loughborough. 2 minutes 84, he goes so close to the BUCS record. Doesn't quite, but once again, Max will stand proud on the top step of the podium later on this evening. Does it again and again and again. Not far from that record. There's the official result. Litchfield, Jones, Marcel Whittles, and another 200 IM medal for Jones. Not the one he's craving, but that's 3 in a row. Silver, bronze, silver he's gone now. Right, 1500 fastest heats up next. So no qualifying from earlier on today into these races. It's simply the fastest 10 qualifiers. Out of respect, I will take a look at the fastest time from this morning. But I think it will be a formality that these girls will take all the top 3 fastest times. 1500 freestyle for the girls earlier.
In lane 0, representing Swansea, Abby Mitchell. In lane 1, representing Stirling, Ella Took. In lane 2, representing Birmingham, Maisie Dickinson. In lane 3, representing Durham, Dahlia Staines. In lane 4, representing Loughborough, Fleur Lewis. In lane 5, representing Loughborough, Lucy Parsons. In lane 6, representing Bath, Emily Johnson. In lane 7, representing Swansea, Emily Toms. In lane 8, representing Birmingham, Olivia Sheehan. And in lane 9, representing Liverpool, Sophie Dowding. This is the female 1500 metre freestyle fastest heats.
Right, let's take a little look at the records. I'm being handed a bit of paper. It is the relay teams. I'll put that to the side for 1 second and concentrate on the first of two 1500 metre fastest heats. Now, I was looking at the fastest time from earlier, so the current provisional gold medal position, Emily Riak of Nottingham, 18:12, and the likes of Fleur Lewis and Lucy Parsons are sub 17, so that should be without question the top three coming from this, and this is why we do it this way. Have the fastest heat in the final and not qualifiers. And if we look back 12 months ago, the long course, Leah Crisp took the title, and she's not here. Fleur Lewis was the silver medalist, and in bronze was Michaela Glenister, who was also not here. So just Fleur Lewis survives from that race 12 months ago. And 4 months ago, Fleur Lewis retained her title in the short course ahead of Lucy Parsons, who's here in lane 5 next door, and then Talia Staines, who is also here. So we'll have a new champion, hot favourite, Fleur Lewis, to double up the short and the long course on the 1500. Due to the absence of Leah Crisp. But it's great to have the entire podium from the short course. Lewis, Parsons and Staines. The BUCS record, let's take this seriously too, because when you've got the likes of Fleur Lewis, you need to. It's her own BUCS record, in fact, from 2 years ago, 16:22.88, and her qualifying time for this one, so last 12 months, 16:25.64. So that is well within reach. And what she'll need maybe is her teammate Lucy Parsons to get involved too, which she is right now, but to have somebody to sort of like pace with you is going to be crucial. And I'm just getting the split times for her record. So we'll refer to this a fair bit if we think it's going to be on, and I won't really take it seriously until about halfway, because it's very easy to go out fast. We've seen it before when we're sort of following Dan Whiffen for world records, let alone BUCS records. So let's not get too carried away to begin with. We are through the first few lengths of the pool. 3:17 for 300 metres. So she's, I mean, I said I wouldn't do this, but she's 3 seconds behind her split times for the BUCS, her own BUCS record. But we will keep half an eye on that and get excited if it gets closer and closer. So we've mentioned already from the short course, all top three are here. And only from 12 months ago, only Fleur Lewis survived from that top 3. No Leia Crisp, and no Michaela Glenister. Now this is a perfect time, because you don't get many chances during the shorter distance races in these finals, because it's just go, go, go. But I do want to say a massive thank you to Milk Every Moment, who have been here. They're not here right now in the final session, but they're here during all the heats during the day, where you can have a chat with them, win some brilliant prizes by doing some strange activities. And I mean, Milk Every Moment, the campaign, you can have a look at milkeverymoment.com, but whether it's after training or a race day, of course, we know, they know, you know, efficient recovery is key. So check out their sweet and savoury recipes at milkeverymoment.com to incorporate milk into your diet. Naturally containing 8 nutrients, including protein, which supports the growth of maintenance of muscles, and of course calcium. And it's a handy, versatile ingredient that can be used in lots of dishes. I've seen these recipes, right, and personally, the spiced hot milk is something like my wife would absolutely love, high in protein and calcium. And a cosy evening, which is going to be handy tomorrow if you're celebrating Valentine's Day, and won't be, like 250 miles from my wife. Option, personally, the matcha milk shake. I'm getting into my matcha. High in vitamin B12, that one, and refreshing drink post-workout. So the Milk Every Moment, thank you so much for being with us for another BUCS event. Great having you here. And also Subway for the first time. That's nice and special, isn't it? BUCS are partnering with Subway as part of the Fresh Moves initiative to encourage physical activity and support emerging sports across the UK. Together with Subway, BUCS aim to help the next generation of students lead active lifestyles. And they're getting very active in the foyer in the earlier parts of these 3 days. They've literally, if you've not seen it yet, set up half a basketball court, or the three-point shooter. They've got a basketball net in there, 3-point throws, get them, win prizes. It's like great engagement. I was walking out today and just to get something from the cafe up the road, and so many people involved. So big thank you to Milk Every Moment, big thank you to Subway for being involved in the BUCS Long Course Championship and the 25-26 season, part of the BUCS Swim Series, of course, the short course, the long course and the team. And it's all part of the BUCS Nationals, not just swimming taking place this weekend, 6 events in total. 2 here at Ponds Forge, it's the swimming and the karate. And also, the other events, it's the indoor athletics, it is the fencing. I'm going from memory because I've lost my bit of paper. And that's all records and things. 6 events, about 4,000 athletes, 132 universities represented. The numbers are just staggering. So it's still Lucy Parsons that leads, silver medalist behind her teammate at the short course in February. Are we looking for a repeat of that? Next time they turn, we'll get a check on the BUCS record, which is held by Fleur, but it's a reference points, of course, for Lucy Parsons now as well. Can her teammate not only take the gold medal away out of her grasp, but also her own BUCS record? It wouldn't be awkward in the changing room. We're all friends here. But through 700 metres, 7:36 is the BUCS record split time. We're at 7:43. It's not looking. I mean, you can't get a BUCS record every time. We're so harsh here. Oh, that's not rigged. Not a BUCS record. Come on. We'll be serious. You can't always get them. We had so many at the short course. I think there were 17 BUCS records. Sorry, that doesn't include the para either. Loads more of them. And already this weekend, I think we're on 22 records, the vast majority of them. And we had 13 in session 1B, para records in one session. Now, a lot of those are setting records for the first time, but the record books have got to start somewhere. And once you're in, you're always in. You're always the first to do it. So we're over halfway. We are 800 down. We are 700 to swim. Just see if that's come down ever so slightly. 850. No, we've lost another second. So okay, I'm going to say for the timing at least, unless there's like they could find either of them find like a 6th or 7th gear. The BUCS record I'll put to one side for a bit, but as the story here is, we're going to have a brand new, regardless, BUCS champion, because the former champion of the 1500 and the 800, Leah Crisp, is not with us this weekend. Right, I'm going to come back to the chat because I've been looking at records and things. Oh, there's been loads going on. Sorry, guys. Missed ya. So Ewan, what you're playing off these days, Rich? This is about swimming. It's not about golf. But the answer's 4. And I'm quite enjoying from the sidelines the downfall of Liv. And that's how's your day been, Ewan? Fantastic. Thank you very much. I've had a bit of a tickly cough. You might have noticed. But the swimming's cheered me up. I'm having a great time. I mean, I genuinely mean this. I am very lucky. I don't just commentate on golf. I get to go and commentate all over Europe on some amazing stuff, motorsport and football, and I go to like incredible venues. I'm super, super lucky. But hand on heart, like I so much look forward to driving up to Sheffield. It's like a 4.5 hour drive. I look forward to it every single time. I do it probably 6 or 7 times a year for the BUCS and the British and English stuff. But BUCS is so much fun because of you. You are, without doubt, and this is everybody, the best online stream we have. Sincerely, I mean that. I look forward because there's so many people that come back year after year after year. We kind of like not get to know each other, but I know who's coming, and I know who's going to give. Not the silly comments, but you know what, make it very interesting. So yeah, I absolutely love BUCS. It's been a great day for that reason. It always is a great day. Great hole 7. I didn't even do a joke. Did I? Do you know what, guys? I am 41 years old. I don't get it. The 6 and the 1 number above that, it is like beyond me. Even my 5-year-old boy comes back and goes, hey, with his little hand movement and the numbers. I'm like, it's like, no idea what's going on. Give me Blackadder and Alan Partridge every single day of the week. That one cheer me up and make me laugh. What race do you think you'd be good at, Ewan? Oh, what a question. This is the last one. I'll do one more after this, all right? What's the race you think you'd be good at? 53, because it's over the quickest. Anything longer than that, I'm just embarrassing myself. What's my football team? Crawley Town Football Club. It's an absolute disaster. Right, no, seriously, let's enjoy swimming. I appreciate the comment that you appreciate me as well. I do love the interaction. I'm glad you do too. I think we get close to the line sometimes. I'm always like I'm a barrier as well for, okay, that's... I don't read out some of the comments. I wouldn't be here next year if I was. Okay, let's really concentrate now solely on Lucy Parsons and Fleur Lewis. I thought that maybe Lucy Parsons being in the lead by a body length or so in the first 500 was just like team tactical. I don't think it is now. I think Lucy Parsons is absolutely set out for the win here. And it would be, it would be the first time at BUCS, I don't want to get this wrong, it would be the first time at BUCS, I believe, that she's been ahead of Fleur Lewis in either the 800 or the 1500, because even 800 last year, where Lucy Fox won, Fleur Lewis was silver, Lucy Parsons bronze. In this race, short course Fleur Lewis, then Lucy Parsons. And she didn't medal a year ago, only in a short course. So yeah, I think I might be right. So for my own sanity, I'm going to have one more look, final look at the BUCS record. But I'm gonna say if it's more than sort of 7-8 seconds, that's the last time I look at it, because that is not like can't reel that in, can you? So what are we coming up to? 1,300 metres. It would be 14:12. No, it's not happening. But the big story here is Lucy Parsons potentially taking the overall title for the first time at the 1,500, and that would be very special. And I've been terribly rude and not mentioned third place. That's awful of me. Sophie Dowding for Liverpool, who's in lane number 9. Forgive me, Sophie. And that's really quite impressive, because she qualified with a 17:46, which is over 20 seconds slower and more than those in the central 4 lanes. So for Sophie Dowding and Liverpool to get a bronze, in which I believe is her first ever BUCS, that would be, you know, a little sign for the future, as well as being a great weekend here. Now we're going to hear some whistles, and that will be the final 100 metres. And I don't see how Fleur Lewis can catch Lucy Parsons in this last 100. Surely it's too much now, and this is a victory 100 metres. Won't call it just yet. Yeah, you're right, Tyler. The record is 16:22, and that's not going to happen. It was a couple of years ago. It is Fleur Lewis's record, but this is all about Lucy Parsons, and it is her coming of age. This one, I mean, it's her first long course. It was her first short course back in November. So she could be here for 4 or 5 years maybe. And this is this a bit of a handing over of the baton? Fleur Lewis, the grand old age of 23. And this time, Lucy Parsons, her teammate, who up until this point in her short BUCS career has been behind the great Fleur Lewis at these long distances. But this is Lucy Parsons' moment, and she will be the new BUCS champion in 16:39. She has done it, and she's done it by 6 seconds. It's a wonderful swim. Congratulations to Loughborough, top 2 steps. That was always going to be likely, but we thought it might be the other way round. But it was very clear from the start that Lucy Parsons was here to play hardball, and she slowly moved away from 500 to 1,000 and beyond, and never looked like coming back. And in lane 9, full kudos to Sophie Dowding from the outside lane. She has taken a 17:26 after coming in with a 17:46. 20 seconds quicker than a qualifier, and quite rightly will stand on the podium with Fleur and Lucy. And the rest come home. Swansea's Abby Mitchell in 4th. In 5th place, Olivia Sheehan for Birmingham. I'm going to name them all because they've been out there so long. Emily Johnson for Bath. Worked a lot harder than I have over the last 18 minutes. Talia Staines for Durham in 7th. Maisie Dickinson for Birmingham in 8th. Emily Thomas for Swansea in 9th. And Ella Took for Stirling in 10th. They are your top 10 at BUCS in the 1500 freestyle this year. Lucy Parsons, is it the first of many? Could be. There's your official results. we're going to see an all-new podium in the men's 1500 freestyle. None of the top 3 remaining. These are the ones taking part to take their places.
In lane 0, representing Stirling, George Smith. In 1, representing Edinburgh, Arthur Logan. In lane 2, representing Loughborough, Luke McGee. In lane 3, representing Loughborough, Sean McCann. In lane 4, representing guest swimmers, Hector Pardo. In lane 5, representing Swansea, Alex Sargent. In 6, guest swimmer, Luke Hornsey. In 7, representing Swansea, Thomas Trebilco. In lane 8, representing Birmingham City, James Froggatt. And in lane 9, representing Edinburgh, Kurush Kudakar. This is the Open Male 1500 meters freestyle fastest heat.
All right, let's look back 12 months. The podium looked like this. Dan Whiffin, Nathan Whiffin, Harry Wynne-Jones. None of them here in this event this weekend. So it would be an all-new top 3. If we look at the 1500 from the short course 4 months ago, all 3 are here. Alex Sargent took the title ahead of Kurush Kudakar and Sean McCann. Hector Pardo, our guest swimmer, will play a part in this. Hector cannot medal. All right, here is a guest, cannot medal. So if he does win, he's 2nd, 3rd and 4th. Couple of messages. Pardon me. Come and get a shout out to Tom Treblecock. Of course we can, Louis Johnson. Treb v McCann for me. I mean, say it could go anywhere. We're going to get a brand new podium either way. You've got to look towards Alex Sargent. His qualifier was the quickest outside Hector Pardo. Now, somebody's asked about guest swimmers. Yeah, we do get guest swimmers. I mean, we had guest swimmers earlier on today, but because this isn't a final, generally guest swimmers cannot take place in finals, but technically this is not a final, this is a fastest heat, hence we have Hector in this one. Had a few earlier that did set fastest times, but they couldn't qualify for this final session. So this is a bit of an anomaly, but I think it's great to have guest swimmers. The guest swimmers are generally like the best of the best. They come here because they still want to be competitive and compete. Generally, university alumni, they've got a history with the event. So I think it's great for coughing, not just to have them here for us to watch, but also for the swimmers to swim against too. Big shout out to Kurush, that's from Matty Rooney. What else? Trev to win to 50, then 1500. And got £10 double on Smith and Treblecock 1-2, either or. Great odds. Bet they were. And let's have it, Thomas. And I missed a few earlier. I've got the time now in the start of the 1500. Use them legs now, Froggatt. This is the main event, so I'm glad you think that. Lou Dog for you in 18 holes when? I mean, there's no point. If it's match play, straight up, university, 18 matches, I was never beaten in match play. Never beaten during my whole university career. The University West of England. So, somebody said silly question. That is a silly question to me, actually. Got a new Scotty Cameron a few months ago as well. Haven't got a chance. But Now, interestingly, Hector Pardo, our guest, who is the fastest on paper by 8 seconds, is not really one of the front runners by a bit too. You got 5 up there. Luke McGee for Loughborough, and you've got Sargent for Swansea. Hornsey is another guest actually. I've completely forgone that. I was concentrating on Hector. And then Tom for Swansea. So that puts Sargent in first place, Trebilcock in second right now, and all the timings have disappeared. Ewan, who's your money on early days? If it's this race, then without question, Alex Sargent. Just looking at some more stats here. Now, I'll give you like a forewarning of this as we come into, if it's really close coming into the final like 50 metres, and there's a couple of guests. I'm not going to call gold, silver, bronze just for my own sanity until they're like on the board. We've got a Hector for the win. Not sure. Luke Hornsey of the 2 guest swimmers, Luke's right up there. I mean, we have got not literally miles, but a long way to swim here. And I don't know Hector well enough to say, is this a tactic of his? The BUCS record, which you will not be surprised to learn, is owned by Dan Whiffin. And let's be completely honest here. His record of 14:42.05, if I'm still doing BUCS in 10 years, which I hope I am, that still stands for me. And he's 800, 7:43. And he also owns the 400 at 3:49. Yeah, they're sticking around, I reckon. If I was putting money on anything, that's what I would super boost. That to last a decade. I am fascinated that there are still 5 swimmers side by side after, where are we at, 600 metres. And I'm getting a bit nervous now because Hector Pardo is not going away, and I dismissed him early on. That might come back and bite me. Oh, if that's genuinely Dan Whiffin in here again, yeah, let's go, what a record. Mate, that is not going anywhere. I said 10 years, maybe 20. And can we boot Whiffin? You can mute him, guys, if you want. I've only ever muted about 2 people. I shouldn't say this in BUCS chat, but there was one year, and it was just like, mate, come on. It's like, if you put capital letters and you put enter, when I'm trying to do a job and like read nice comments out, I can't have that on my feed. That's my confession for the week. I have muted 2 people in my BUCS career. Nobody else is even on the hit list right now. To mute, if you want to mute somebody, just hang over their name on the YouTube chat. On the right, there's 3 dots. You can either block them or mute them. Your choice. Can we get some odds that Tom straight arms the last 100? Just gives it the windmill. Going for the win. Stop it. This is a serious BUCS event. And they're still up there. What is happening? I've never seen this in 1500. we are getting towards, where are we? Like 800 metres? Am I being thick? 800? Yeah. And there's still, I've got to put Hector in this. There's 6 of them, and no one's making a move. Hector Pardo is coming. I wonder if we can edit out the first few minutes of this stream or this event later. I'll have a chat with the guys that know how to do it. It never happened. I mean, I've said from the first minute, Hector Pardo is going to start off like 10 metres back and just prowl behind, and then fly through, and then that is happening. So I'm going to clip that and put that on my Instagram channel. Instagram, by the way, UIAM EW.I.AM. Yes, it's a very old play on Will I Am. EW.I.AM. I'll follow back everyone. I need to. Now's your chance, folks. No better chance than in the 1500. Stop laughing, Ewan. Wow. Oh, that's an opinion. This is better without whiffing. It's actually a race now. I mean, you could say that's subjective, but objectively, that is fairly accurate. Dan Whiffen you were only racing against the clock, wasn't he? Most of the time he beat it. But yeah, we've not had a 1500 metre race since the pre-Whiffen era. $1,000 down, 500 to go, and the first little move by guest swimmer Luke Hornsey. So if we discount him, leading the race is Alex Sargent. Hector Pardo is just about, I mean, it's pretty much tied between Froggatt, Treblecock and Pardo. Oh, I've got a new follower. Excellent, it worked. I never ever do that on live broadcast. But, and there's a follow back. Thanks, Tyler. EW.I.AM for very lackluster Instagram content. Now, this is a different race than it was 200 metres ago, because now we do have the leader we were looking for. It's come in the form of Hornsey. He will not take a medal. To remind you, Hector Pardo and Luke Hornsey will not medal. They are guests in this race. So, if you discount Luke Hornsey here, there is a fabulous race on for gold, silver and bronze. You've also got to discount Hector Pardo. I'm looking at lane 8 now. I've not said his name too much, but James Froggatt for Birmingham City, in the white cap opposed to the usual red, he is leading the non-guest swimmers right now with 300 to swim. After that, it is right now live as they swim past me. Luke McGee for Loughborough in silver medal position. And Alex Sargent is actually in bronze. Let's see if that's still correct. Yeah. So the win in race. I can't see that going away from Luke Hornsey now. And James Froggatt has really started to move. And he's going to lead. You've got to take the 2 away. He's going to lead by nearly 2 seconds. Hector Pardo's down to 3rd place. Then Luke McGee in silver, Alex Sargent in bronze. Only 2 and a bit seconds between those 3. And let's not forget Tom Treblecock, who's at the trailing end of this front 6. But it's really a front 4. So there's 3 of them, there's 6 racing, 3 of them fighting for 4 medals though. 4 of them fighting for 3 medals. There's no participation awards at BUCS. Right, this is getting serious. We're going to hear whistles. And just to clarify that the record is safe, they've just about to go through the BUCS record time of Dan Whiffen, 14:42. That lasts another year. So it is still in 8. James Froggatt for Birmingham City. Luke McGee, Alexander Sargent, they're the 3 they're watching. Luke Hornsey is going to take the win as a guest, won't medal. So we'll clock his time, then jump straight back to these 3. But it's looking even better for Froggatt and Birmingham. Luke McGee now, it's nearly 3 seconds. Gap's getting bigger and bigger. Hector Pardo down to 3rd in race. Alexander Sargent still sitting in bronze after taking the title in the short course. He's not going to double up though, he's not going to go long course too, because after taking the win behind Luke Hornsey, the first BUCS man home, and your new 1500 metre freestyle champion is James Froggatt of Birmingham City, a 15:38. 4 seconds quicker than his entry time. Silver will go to Luke McGee of Loughborough, and bronze will go to Alex Sargent representing Swansea, and that is a brand new 1-2-3 lineup from 2025. Kurosh Kudikar, who medalled in the short course 1500, not the race he was looking for, over in lane 9. And that is all confirmed. James Froggatt gold, Luke McGee silver, Alex Sargent bronze. Tom Treblecock, well supported online, will take 4th place overall. And what started out a very close affair eventually came to life in the last 300 or 400 metres. Okay. Now time for our closing fixtures. It's the 4x100 medley team relays, 2 for the girls, 2 for the boys, B final and A finals. B final up first. Exeter, York, Northumbria, Glasgow, Manchester Met, Manchester, they're 1 and 2 teams, Liverpool, Southampton and Oxford. They were the 11th to 20th fastest teams from qualifying earlier on today. So I do have, where did I put them? I've got all the teams here for the relays. So I can put almost everything else aside now, tidy up my desk. Let's get ready to enjoy this. We're underway. Quite clearly the best start in 4 from Manchester Met. And that is Blythe Kinsman starting things off. You should see the names. I'll tell you the university, you should see the names on your screen as well when they turn. We've not got that in venue at the minute, unless we'll see it when they turn for the first time. Oh yes, we will, fantastic. So Blythe Kinsman for Manchester Met. Rachel Saunders for Glasgow, Sophie Shaw for Manchester. So there's 3 Manchester teams here, Manchester Met, then Manchester 1 and Manchester 2, just to avoid any confusion. Well, this is a really big breakaway. I mean, you always see comings and goings and back and forth in these relays, but I mean, there's going to be 15 metres between front and back just on the backstroke. The reason for that is really Blythe Kinsman, but then Sophie Shaw and Rachel Saunders. You've got Manchester Met, Manchester and Glasgow, your top 3. And then it fans out to their left and right. In the water now for Manchester Met, Jasmine Dacuna, May Rogers for Glasgow, Anna Healy for Manchester. And just knowing relays, I'd be amazed if it stays like this. So just remember this, lanes 3, 4 and 5 were dominating early on. Dacuna, Healy, Rogers, Manchester Met, Manchester, Glasgow. Then, best of the rest, Katie Stubbs for Northumbria in lane 2. So no medals up for grabs in this race, as with all our B finals. That'll come in the next 10. Now, just slowing down slightly, Jasmine Dacuna, or is it maybe Anna Healy speeding up? But they'll be a little bit closer than they were 100 metres ago. Onto the fly. Taken over for Manchester Met. That is going to be Zara Davies. Coming back into this, yeah, Manchester in lane 6, their second team. Looking to drag into 4th. In lane 2, that was Katie Stubbs for Northumbria handing over. Leah Schlosschen for Manchester in 5 now. Jade Peary for Manchester in 6. Robertson for Glasgow in 3. And the lead that was started early on in the opening 1,500 metres is nearly gone, because the name Schlosschen is chasing, and not just chasing, she's going to be the chased in a minute, because she'll move into the lead here, into the freestyle, and it all comes down to the ankle legs. It's just 2 teams in this, Manchester Met and Manchester. What a great rivalry. To win the B final, 100 metres freestyle to come. Robertson for Glasgow holds on to 3rd place, only just ahead of Peary for Manchester in 6. Then Maxwell for Northumbria. Right, back to the front. Molly Garrett for Manchester Met. And in lane 5, Abigail Parkinson for Manchester. It was 1 up top. It was almost 3. It's just 2 on the final turn. This is what we want to see, as a neutral at least, right towards the end. Races across the pool, a race for the win, and there's a race for 3rd and 4th, which occupies 3 teams' sights right now, but only concentrating right at the front. Parkinson for Manchester, Garrett for Manchester Met. Not over yet, in towards the wall, going the way of Parkinson. 4:20.66 is Manchester that take the win. Met come up second, a few tenths back, and the race for 3rd will go to Amy Weston. Manchester, they have 2 teams in the top 3. only a second ahead of a great strong finish from Northumbria. And we do that 3 more times. These always take a little longer just because there's so many bodies to move out the way from behind the blocks. 40 sets of kit to collect. And only when there's space will we invite forward our medal final 10 teams. And then we'll start looking at reigning champions.
In lane 0, Soper, Singh, Lee, Davies, Nottingham 1. In lane 1, Jones, Clark, Baber, Broder, Birmingham 2. In lane 2, Ward, Hartley, Thornburg, Podger, it's Bath. In lane 3, Collier, Devlin, Murray, Acaro, Birmingham 1. In lane 4, Monday, Bianchi, Stott, Berry, Sheffield, Hallam 1. In lane 5, Osrin, Robinson, Fox, Colbert, Loughborough 1. In lane 6, McGill, Evans, Grieve, Davis, Sterling 1. In lane 7, Major, Brassington, Roberts, Woodcock, Swansea. In lane 8, Brophy, Hardy, Schlosschen, Renfrew, Edinburgh. And in lane 9, Block, Farr, Williams and Massey, it's Surrey 1. This is the female 4x100 meters medley relay.
Now, I've mentioned this before today, but these relays across this entire championship have a bit more spice to them than ever before, because the short course particularly, Sterling became the dominant force in relays. Unquestionable, won 3 of the 5. Loughborough won 1, and Edinburgh also took a title. If we go to 12 months ago, Loughborough did take 3 of the 5 available. There's obviously the men's and the women's medley and the free. Then you've got the mixed, that makes the 5. But in this event, Sterling are looking to win the title for the 3rd consecutive year. 4x100 female medley. Last year, Sterling, Loughborough, Bath were your top 3. But in the short course, and this is the big story, the short course in November, the top 3 were Sterling, Edinburgh, Birmingham. It's the only podium out of all 10 that Loughborough were not standing on right at this moment. So, plenty to read into. From the heats, Sheffield Hallam to add another bit of a tangent to this. They were the fastest, 4:15. Loughborough were second fastest, 4:17. Sterling reigning champions in the short and the long course, 4:18. When I say short course, it's 4x50. There is no 4x1 at the short course. It's 4x50, but the equivalent race. Birmingham took bronze at the short course. Edinburgh took silver. So much going on. But at the moment, it is Loughborough. Honey Osborne hands over to the breaststroke leg. into Bath and Caitlin Hartley now. In fact, they lead, and it's just behind my laptop screen. They've got so much going on in front of me. So Bath and Loughborough up top, and in 6, Stirling. I've got no idea which way this goes. No idea at all. And I agree with Jack online. A hat-trick always sounds quite nice, doesn't it? To do it 3 years in a row. In America, they call that like a dynasty, don't they? Tyler would say yes or no to that. But yeah, that's not just a one-off. That's not just, oh, it's a repeat. That's like, oh no, we're the best at this, folks. And courtesy of Angerad Evans, who else? The best breaststroker in the building is going to take Stirling to the front. She'll hand over to Lucy Grieve. All the names on that team are brilliant. Loughborough in second, Bath in third, the early leaders down to third place. So at the moment, this is an exact repeat of the podium 12 months ago. Stirling, Loughborough, Bath. Somebody else will want to be on it instead of one of those three. And Loughborough and Bath will want to go one step up too. Not everyone can have their own way. Lucy Grieve, she stretches that lead. Lucy Fox and Loughborough doing everything she can to hang on, but this is going to be a 100-metre freestyle race, and Stirling are going to start it with a 5-metre lead. Come on to their anchor swimmers in just a moment. Look at the race for bronze right now. Bath in there with Ella Thornburg, Sheffield Hallam with Shannon Stott, but leading it is Edinburgh with Kira Schlossin. Well, this is we've got to look over so many places here. But anchor leg swimmers, Evie Davis for Stirling. For Loughborough in 5, Freya Colbert, already a winner this evening. Charlotte Berry for Sheffield Hallam, Jess Podger for Bath, and Renfrew for Edinburgh. Stirling on their way to cement what they started in the short course, winning 3 of the 5. And now for the three-peat, the hat-trick in the female 4x100 medley. They will not be stopped. They will continue their dominance in this event, which started in 2023. Well, what a swim from the Stirling team, and a 4:03.40. I'll get back to that in a second. It's silver for Loughborough, and the bronze will go to Sheffield Hallam, the home team. That is a surprise. Respectfully, that's a shock. Because Bath and Edinburgh, they've got the history in this, so it's brilliant for them, brilliant for the sport, and brilliant for us. It's another name getting on a podium in relays. Let's get my breath back for just a second. They don't break the BUCS record, which they hold themselves. It's a 3:58, but it wasn't about that. Now, we've not had confirmation yet, and that is longer than usual. Are we going to see a bit of drama here? Oh, there's a DQ, it's Birmingham. They've gone. Doesn't affect the podium, though. That's always a bit of a relief. Birmingham won't agree. Stirling, Loughborough, Sheffield Hallam confirmed gold, silver, bronze. And they didn't just win it. 4 seconds is solid. So Stirling win 3 consecutive golds across short and long course in the female medley. Congratulations. The boys will close the show today. B final and medal final coming up. Here come our B finalists. It's going to be Portsmouth, Bucks New, Imperial, Durham, Aberdeen, Manchester Met, Bristol, Surrey, Manchester and Nottingham. Great to see in your picture there, so many hanging over the balcony, not just in the stands, but they move. Of course, there's 80 swimmers now preparing to swim, so the balcony sort of like clear a little bit, because most of them are going down poolside. But I do love that view of so many people. It's such a great view from there, unique, because generally on swimming, if you're watching it, it's from side on. So to see it lengthways, and to watch the start from that view, it is fantastic. We've got a Come On Imperial from Virgil. So we're looking at sub 4 minutes definitely to win this race. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams that did that in the qualifiers. But more 3:55 or 3:56 and less was required to be in that medal final. And there's a 10-second gap down to the fastest. Right, 2 more races tonight and we wrap things up. Nothing like the women's races, where we had clear leaders. These are 3 of them in front. It's Ed Marcel Whittles for Imperial, it's Fergus Thompson for Aberdeen, and it's Schwenk for Bristol. Four of them go sub 60 seconds for the backstroke. Next in, Dylan Abalencia for Imperial, Gillian Lee for Bristol, Lovelock for Durham, Aitchinson for Aberdeen, Nunes Smith for Manchester Met. Who else was up there at the 50-metre mark? Going 1, it's Nathan Walford for Bucks New. And it's from the halfway mark we can start to flesh out the edge of the story. I wouldn't say anyone was fully out of this yet. Oh, neck and neck. 2/10 only, Imperial and Aberdeen. But immediately at the start of the fly, it's Aberdeen, courtesy of Kieran Lennox, who take the lead. Gabriel Knight for Imperial on this leg. And I might take that back, actually. They're side by side again. It was just a better start. And Gabriel Knight has turned it around entirely in the second 25 of his outward leg. Ed Mildred in 5 for Manchester Met, and Ben Nutter for Bristol, Rowan Sheriff for Bucks New. And your first 5, and now things are splitting up a bit. So with 100 to swim, this is going to be, I'm going to say, a 3-team race, and they're going to come almost together into the wall. Gabriel Knight for Imperial, Edward Mildred for Manchester Met, and Kieran Lennox for Aberdeen. Well, they didn't start together, but they finished together. Up now, Tom Hawkins for Imperial, Ewan Beattie for Aberdeen, Anthony Fock for Manchester Met. B final only between 3 teams. And Manchester Met, I think, lead for the first time. They've always been up there, but this is the first time they've had a number 1 next to their name. Ewan Beatty for Aberdeen, all the way with Tom Hawkins for Imperial. And this still could go back the way to Imperial, because Tom Hawkins, his stroke rate has increased. His head's about 6 inches out the water. He's given it everything. Oh, he's got it as well. How's he done that? If you get a chance, just watch that back, because Tom Hawkins, he was like above the water. Well, 3:52.46. Well done, Imperial. The team, led out by Ed Marcel Whittles and Dylan Avalencia, Gabriel Knight and Tom Hawkins. Win it by 0.2 of a second before Manchester Met, and a couple tenths back to Aberdeen. Right, the crescendo, the conclusion of our first day of BUCS racing is going to be, it's wonderfully poised, the 4x100 open male medley relay. Now, I must tell you, at the end of this race, don't go away, because we're going to have the ceremony that my announcer will take you through to my left-hand side. But we'll get to that. Let's have what is hoped to be biggest race of the night alongside the female final. Here they come. I'll tell you the story of who's won what previously in just a moment. Here's the teams.
In lane 0, Daft, Gallagher, Lydiard and Hartley. It's Birmingham 2. In lane 1, Scary, Ryan, Ward, Brooker. It's Bath. In lane 2, Dodds, Tuxetin, Cook, Malcolm, Birmingham 1. In lane 3, Barlow, Inglis, Edwards, Armand, it's Swansea. In 4, Roberts, Kemp, Robotham Keating, Cooley, it's Loughborough 1. In 5, Annis, Dobson, Batoli, Jones, it's Sterling 1. In 6, Cherrington, Goodburn, Gordon Gibson and Slater, it's Edinburgh. In 7, Ferguson, Rogers, Travis, Jenkinson, Aberdeen 1. In lane 8, Moni, Smith, Branch, Sumner, Sheffield Hallam 1. And in lane 9, Taylor, Toombs, Pollock, Laurie, Nottingham 1. This is the open male 4x100 meters medley relay.
All right, 12 months ago, it was Bath, Loughborough, Stirling. At the short course, 4 months ago, it was Stirling, Bath, Loughborough. So off we go. Final race of the first day of competition here at Ponds Forge at these BUCS Long Course Championships. And we might have saved the best for last. Who knows? We'll find out over the next, what's that, 3 minutes 45 seconds or so. The box record, just to make a note of it, in the medley is a 3:37.51, which is 8 seconds off what they were swimming this morning. But let's just concentrate on who's winning what first, because this is set to be a cracker. Leading the way in lane 1, Jack Skerry representing Bath, the reigning champions from 12 months ago. In the middle lanes, fastest qualifiers from this morning, Maddox Roberts for Loughborough and David Annis for Stirling. In between in 3, starting well, Oscar Barlow for Swansea. Taken over from Jack Skerry and Bath, it's going to be Christian Ryan on the breaststroke leg. In 5, David Annis for Stirling in second position. Picking up the baton, going to be Rafe Dobson. In 4 for Loughborough, Maddox Roberts in charge. And in 3, Joshua Inglis for Swansea. In 6, Archie Goodburn for Edinburgh. Everyone involved in this right now. Front 6 is tight. Ryan, Dobson, Roberts, Goodburn. Still Bath, still the reigning champions. Picked up silver behind Stirling in the short course 4 months ago. And Christian Ryan is holding on to that lead. We've said it before today, Loughborough, who've been the perennial champions across the relays. That's changed over the last 12 months. There's so many teams involved now. We've just seen it from Sheffield Hallam getting on the podium in the female 4x1. Butterfly leg, this is where things can change. How good is your fly swimmer? For Bath is Matt Ward. Down the middle, look at 6 go. That's Brody Gordon-Gibson for Edinburgh. They've not been on this podium before in the short course or the long course, but they're looking to change that. Andrew Bertolli for Stirling and KT for Loughborough. We're going to have a 100-metre freestyle showdown. The reigning champions continue to lead from lane 1. They were only the 7th fastest in qualifying. What game were they playing? In 6, Brody Gordon-Gibson for Edinburgh, looking to put them not just on the podium, but on the top step for the first time ever in the 4x1. It's a freestyle 100-metre shootout. Leading away for Bath on the anchor leg. Matt Ward is handed over. It's now Cam Brooker with his chance to retain the title for his team. Look at the race for silver and bronze. There's 3 in it, but Bath haven't won this yet. But in 4, 5 and 6, Jordan Cooley for Loughborough, Evan Jones for Stirling, Zach Slater for Edinburgh. What a finish we've got lined up. It was all coming down to this all day. We've been looking forward to the relays. They're not disappointing. And Cam Brooker is not going to disappoint his teammates. That team, Skerry, Ryan, Ward and Brooker, are going to retain their title. But who takes silver and bronze? Jones for Stirling, coming through the centre of that pack of 3. He will do. Bath retain their title. 3:39.62 is a massive improvement on the heat times. Stirling takes silver and Loughborough on the podium again. But it's another one, they just can't win the medleys. They'll come back ever so strong across the rest of the weekend. 2 more days of this to come. Edinburgh looks so good. They settle painfully for 4th off the podium. But Bath, Stirling, Loughborough. It's the same 3, but silver and bronze switches. So congratulations to Jack Skerry, Christian Ryan, Matt Ward and Cam Brooker. Solid performance. And what a way to end the show for tonight in terms of swimming. Don't forget, we have the ceremonies coming up. Celebrate with all of our medal winners. Well, I now get to get a breath back a bit, because for the ceremonies I'm going to hand over to my colleague who's been our announcer all day long, and they'll run through that. So, for the time being, thank you so much for joining me at Ponsford International Sports Centre. We do it again tomorrow from 9:15 a.m. We do it all over again, 2 more days of this. Big thank you to Milk Every Moment and Subway, our 2 fantastic event partners. But from me and day 1 of the 2026 BUCS Long Course Championships, part of the BUCS Nationals, from me it's good night. Over to Matt in a second for the ceremonies. We'll see you tomorrow.
Welcome to the Subway and BUCS store.
Subway is partnering with BUCS to help the next generation of students live active lifestyles.
Watch this space.
Proud to be supporting the Milk Every Moment campaign, highlighting the nutritional value of milk and how it can support students in their sporting performance.
To showcase how milk's nutritional values can support student athletes in prep for their event or with recovery.
We're here today to promote some nutritional benefits of milk. You want to have 5 shots to try and hook a vitamin or a mineral.
I hit phosphorus.
And phosphorus is used for the maintenance of bones and teeth.
Winners of the BUCS Super Rugby Milk Championship.
Welcome everybody to BUCS Super Rugby. That's right, the best leagues in the land are back. We are back for our 10th season. 2016, what was happening back then? Donald Trump, first time he got elected president. Stranger Things was first aired. Taylor Swift and Calvin Harris were dating. Well, not everything stands the test of time, but one thing that does is this very league here. This is what it's all about, BUCS Super Rugby, where the best university leagues in the land battle it out for cup glory. Is there enough dead ball, Aaron? You betcha! Go storming on, Dragon Ventures! Dab through once again! Perfection!
The back this time, interception! Here we go!
Wednesday nights, where else would you be? BUCS Super Rugby with us on the live stream or here in person. The best league in the land. See you next time.
Welcome where it all began, Torino.
The United Kingdom will be looking to add to their total of 16 Winter Games medals, led out by Ethan Clark, biathlete Robin Monroe.
Over the next 10 days, we will celebrate the Magic 11 winter sports across the beautiful Piemonte region. I declare the FISU World University Games Turin 2025 officially open.
bang. 82.75. Second place for Shaw and GB. From Great Britain into second place, 78.25.
Ends the match and puts it out of reach for Germany. And so Great Britain become the first ever World University Games mixed doubles champion.
You will never forget about Torino 2025, the greatest edition ever.
It's now time for the victory ceremonies. The medals will be presented by BUCS Deputy CEO, Director of Sports Sam Bell-Minogue, and Director of Marketing and Commercial, Rhys Hayward. The victory ceremony for the para-female 100-metre backstroke. The bronze medalist representing Surrey, Jemima Boone. The silver medalist representing Loughborough, Scarlett Humphrey. And the gold medalist representing Manchester Met, Ella Letton-Jones. Please put your hands together for your medalists. Please welcome the victory ceremony for the Para Open Male 100-metre backstroke. The bronze medalist representing Surrey, Andres Zeni. The silver medalist, representing Essex, Corey Hare. And the gold medalist and BUCS champion, representing Stirling, Sam Danny. Please put your hands together for your medalists. Please welcome the victory ceremony for the Para Open Male 100-meter butterfly. Silver medalist representing Manchester Mets, Kieran Williams. Gold medalist and BUCS champion representing Essex, Corey Hare. Please put your hands together for your medalists. Please welcome the victory ceremony for the para-female 200-meter individual medley. The bronze medalist representing Swansea, Eliza Humphrey. Silver medalist representing Manchester Met, Grace Robinson. Please put your hands together for your medalists. Please welcome the victory ceremony for the Para Open Male 200-meter individual medley. Bronze medalist representing Birmingham, Lewis Jones. Silver medalist representing Swansea, Dylan Broom. And gold medalist and BUCS champion representing Manchester Met, Bruce D. Please put your hands together for your medalists. Please welcome the victory ceremony for the female 200-meter freestyle. Bronze medalist representing Stirling, Evie Davis. Silver medalist representing Manchester, Leah Schlosser. And gold medalist and BUCS champion representing Loughborough, Freya Colbert. Please put your hands together for your medalists. Please welcome the victory ceremony for the open male 200-meter freestyle. Bronze medalist representing Loughborough, Jordan Cooley. Silver medalist representing Stirling, Evan Jones. And gold medalist and BUCS champion representing Loughborough, Tyler Melbourne Smith. Please put your hands together for your medalists. Please welcome the victory ceremony for the female 100-meter backstroke. Bronze medalist representing Loughborough, Honey Osrin. Silver medalist representing Bath, Neve Ward. And gold medalist and BUCS champion representing Manchester Met, Blythe Kingsman. Please put your hands together for your medalists. Please welcome the victory ceremony for the open male 100-meter backstroke. Bronze medalist representing Bath, Hendrik van der Eest. Silver medalist representing Stirling, David Annis. Gold medalist and BUCS champion representing Bath, Jack Skerry. Please put your hands together for your medalists. Please welcome the victory ceremony for the female 100-meter butterfly. Bronze medalist representing Loughborough, Lucy Fox. Silver medalist representing Stirling, Lucy Grieve. And gold medalist and BUCS champion representing Edinburgh, Yara Schlosser. Please put your hands together for your medalists. Please welcome the victory ceremony for the open male 100-meter butterfly. Joint bronze, representing Edinburgh, Callum Rose. And representing Bath, Matthew Ward. Silver medalist representing Edinburgh, Brodie Gordon-Gibson. And gold medalist and BUCS champion representing Manchester Met, Edward Mildred. Please put your hands together for your medalists. Please welcome the victory ceremony for the female 50-meter breaststroke. Bronze medalist representing Loughborough, Tiana Robinson. Silver medalist representing Edinburgh Napier, Anna Morgan. Gold medalist and BUCS champion representing Stirling, Angerhard Evans. Please put your hands together for your medalists. Please welcome the victory ceremony for the open male 50-meter breaststroke. Bronze medalist representing Stirling, Rafe Dobson. Silver medalist representing Loughborough, Finn Kemp. Gold medalist and BUCS champion representing Edinburgh, Archie Goodburn. Please put your hands together for your medalists. Please welcome the victory ceremony for the female 200-meter individual medley. Joint bronze medalists representing Stirling, Susie McNair. And representing Swansea, Scarlett Major. Silver medalist representing Manchester, Leah Schlosser. Gold medalist and BUCS champion representing Loughborough, Freya Colbert. Please put your hands together for your medalists. Please welcome the victory ceremony for the open male 200-meter individual medley. Bronze medalist representing Imperial College, Edward Marcel Whittles. Silver medalist representing Stirling, Evan Jones. And gold medalist and BUCS champion representing Loughborough, Max Litchfield. Please put your hands together for your medalists. Please welcome the victory ceremony for the female 1500-meter freestyle. Bronze medalist representing Liverpool, Sophie Dowding. Silver medalist representing Loughborough, Fleur Lewis. Gold medalist and BUCS champion representing Loughborough, Lucy Parsons. Please put your hands together for your medalists. Please welcome the victory ceremony for the open male 1500 meter freestyle. Bronze medalist representing Swansea, Alexander Sargent. Silver medalist representing Loughborough, Luke McGee. Gold medalist and BUCS champion representing Birmingham City, James Froggatt. Please put your hands together for your medalists. Please welcome the victory ceremony for the female 400 meter medley relay. Bronze medalists, Sheffield Hallam, represented by Libby Monday, Charlotte Bianchi, Shannon Stott, and Charlotte Berry. Silver medalists, Loughborough, represented by Honey Osrin, Sienna Robinson, Lucy Fox, and Freya Colbert. Gold medalists, Sterling, represented by Holly McGill, Angrad Evans, Lucy Grieve, and Evie Davis. Please put your hands together for your medalists. Please welcome the victory ceremony for the open male 400 meter medley relay. Bronze medalists, Loughborough, represented by Maddox Roberts, Finn Kemp, Ruben Robothan Keating, and Jordan Cooley. Silver medalists, Sterling, represented by David Annis, Rafe Dobson, Andrew Bertoli, and Evan Jones. Gold medalists and BUCS champions, Bath, represented by Jack Skerry, Christian Ryan, Matthew Ward, and Cam Brooker. Please put your hands together for your medalists.
Welcome to the Subway and BUCS store.
Subway is partnering with BUCS to help the next generation of students live active lifestyles.
Watch this space.
proud to be supporting the Milk Every Moment campaign, highlighting the nutritional value of milk and how it can support students in their sporting performance.
To showcase how milk's nutritional values can support student athletes in prep for their event or with recovery.
We're here today to promote some nutritional benefits of milk. You want to have 5 shots to try and hook a vitamin or a mineral.
I hit phosphorus.
And phosphorus is used for the maintenance of bones and teeth.
Winners of the BUCS Super Rugby Milk Championship.
It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life.